Welcome back. I'm Dr. Eric Roden, physical therapist at Neurology Solutions. Today we're going to go over a 4-exercise posture series to help strengthen those posterior muscles of the back as well as the shoulder. We tend to have a rounded posture, a forward head, so we need to re-strengthen those muscles that have been overstretched and not as active as they should be. So let's follow along. If you do, you probably basically just need a TheraBand. Depending on what your strength level is, you might have to have a couple of them. I'm going to be using what you might want to use at home and then a little higher grade during the movements. So let's begin. The first one we're going to do is basically a standing row. This can also be performed sitting if you have more balance issues. So getting about chest level, now this is going to be a little low for me. You're basically going to wrap your hands around there so you got a good amount of tension, okay, on the band before you even start. So when your arms are straight, you already want to have tension there. Not fully stretched out, but a little bit. You're going to pull back, keeping the elbows relatively close. They don't have to grind across your rib cage, but close to the body and pinching the shoulder blades together. Now what tends to happen is a lot of people will exaggerate and they'll bring their elbows really far back. That's not needed. Just past the torso and get that nice pinch, keeping that head upright. A lot of people tend to jet their head forward when they're doing this drill. Everything should be silent except for your arms. So let's begin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do this a circuit style. You're more than welcome to do all 3 rounds in that particular move, but we're going to go through all of them and then we're going to do 3 rounds of that. Our next one is going to be shoulder extension. So this would be mounting the TheraBand higher up on the door. You can tie a nut in it and close it in the doorway, or if you have something that you can use a carabiner or a clip, that works too. So I'm going to use a little higher grade with some handles here just for demonstration purposes. Just like the last one, you don't want to have a lot of movement. A lot of issues that I see with this one is people tend to thrust their hips forward and they basically arch their back to compensate for weakness. Arms are going to stay relatively straight. They don't have to be locked. They can have a slight bend in them. Now you'll probably want to get a little closer and you're going to bring those down to your sides here. And that's going to be working your posterior deltoid as well as your triceps. Again, trying to bring everything a little bit more back compared to that forward position. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, you might have to play with the bands. You might have a different tension for this one versus the other one. Our next one is going to be a standing T. Again, this can be done sitting as well. I always tell people it's nice to do it against a wall if you need to, just to make sure you're actually getting the full length. So the arms are going to go up to about 90 degrees, okay? And you're going to basically come out and make a T. I'm going to step a little further out so I don't hit that wall. And we're pinching the shoulder blades together. And then we're coming out nice and slow. That's 2, 3. Just like the last one, I want to make sure my abs are on. I'm not overarching in my low back to try to compensate. 5, 6, and I'm definitely starting to feel my shoulder blades in the back there. 8, 9, I'm trying to breathe, and 10. Good. Our last move is a wall slide. So again, using a simple band like that, if you have a circle, that works as well. I'm going to grab here, and basically we're going to be pulling out and sliding up the wall. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to tension just a little bit. It doesn't have to be max tension. And we're going to slide up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, definitely already feeling a burn there. So we're going to go all the way back to our original, and we're going to go for the row. So let's hook it back down here. And keep it nice and tight again when we start. And we're going to go back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to do quick breaks in between, so I'm actually doing less than about 30 seconds. For strength training, it can range between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, but nothing more than that. Anything longer than that, you're probably going to be going for really heavy weight. Anything less than that, you're going for endurance. So I'm kind of going right on that cusp of hypertrophy, muscle mass gain, and endurance, which again is kind of right in the area we want most of our patients in. All right, we're going back to the shoulder extension. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We're moving straight back into the T. And I'm wrapping my hands up. Now you don't have to wrap your hands. You can just simply grip. But sometimes we do have issues with grip strength or maybe arthritis in the fingers. So again, I start about shoulder width, barely any tension, and I'm making that nice T position. That's 1, 2, 3, and I'm really focused on the pinch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 1, 10. Now if this is too much holding it up each time, you can also reset. So you can go 1, bring it down. All right, last one, we're gonna do the wall slide again. So I'm gonna tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, definitely feeling it now. Let's go one more round. I know you might be tired, but again, try to push through. Get in all 3 rounds. If you're like, this is a piece of cake, you could easily go to 4, even 5 rounds, or up the ante and increase the intensity or the tension on the band by a thicker band. So here we go, last round on the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, make sure we're breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 1, 10. Good. All right, back to the shoulder extension. Again, as fatigue sets in, this is when our compensation wants to start. So make sure we're focused on that good form. Nothing moves but the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, back to the T's. I'm going to wrap it up this time. All right, we're starting here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Try to count along with me. That helps with the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last one. I know we're getting tired. Let's do that wall slide. There we go. We're going to pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Congratulations. You just finished a good strength training drill for postural re-education. Catch any of our other exercise routines. We'll see you next time. Thank you.